Hi everyone, hope you're all doing well, and today I'm going to talk about my 5 biggest UK stocks. So I'll go through my 5 biggest holdings at the moment in the UK stock market, and I'll be also talking about I'll try to touch on the companies a little bit, give some details off, and I'll also be saying how much I'm currently up on all these positions. All 5 are in the green, which is absolutely amazing compared to where we were at like a few months ago. And yeah, I'll be talking through everything like that. And I would just like to say as well, like a few months ago, a lot of these stocks were really beating down companies. And I said, just patience, just wait. These companies will start to come back strong in 2 to 5 years. And I've been in these companies now for about half a year. So we're starting to get a little bit longer into the hold now. And you can see we're starting to get some of the rewards. And I still believe all 5 of these companies still have massive upside in them. So even though I'm currently up decent amounts on these companies, I still believe there's a lot more over the next 2 years, which is fantastic. And I haven't given the UK stocks a lot of love at the moment just because of the jump and how much they're currently up and not having that much decent valuations out there. But I still want to be talking about them every so often. So I'm going to talk today about these UK companies, my 5 biggest UK companies. And I will be doing a UK portfolio review at some point, guys. The monthly series that I do every month, talking about like my whole portfolio. All my position sizes and how much they're up. So smash the like button, guys, and if you are new around here, make sure you subscribe. And if you do want to know when I'm buying and selling stocks, guys, there is a link in the description to my Patreon account where I post what I'm buying, what I'm selling. There's portfolio reviews on there, exclusive content on there. I think it's fantastic for the price. So yeah, if you want to know a little bit more detail and hopefully try and give you guys some sort of guidance how I do these sort of gains, that would be absolutely amazing if you want to join through there. But we'll take a look at my 5 biggest UK stocks. So number 5 is a house builder, which is Taylor Wimpey, and we're currently up 33% on this one, which is fantastic. And I've got to say, the 5th place is very close between Taylor Wimpey and also Barratt Developments. There's not much in them, so if Taylor Wimpey goes up a little bit, that normally takes the 5th position. If Barratt Developments has a good day, sometimes that can take the 5th position. But yeah, Taylor Wimpey is my 5th biggest, largest holding in my UK portfolio with a 33% gain. Now for me, I think this is still massively undervalued, and I believe that when you think about Taylor Wimpey, the balance sheet, the dividend it used to pay, the thing is with Taylor Wimpey, when they come back to paying the dividend, that dividend yield is going to be insane. The prices that I have on that will be like a 10% dividend yield. And also I'll have probably potential to make 100% return on the company. So this is one of my positions that I'm very, very happy with, because I think I'm going to get massive amounts of share price gain on it. And also when that dividend comes back, I'll be raking in a massive dividend yield on that one. So for me, Taylor Wimpey, I am nowhere near selling this one. This is definitely a long hold, and even if I get 100% up on this company, I don't know if I could sell it, because I'll be making such a good dividend yield a year. I'll be like, do I really want to sell this? Because the dividend's great, I'll get decent share price gain on it. So yeah, I'm really happy with this position, as well as Barratt Developments, which is very similar to this company, and same on the dividend front as well. So yeah, number 5 is Taylor Wimpey. And number 4 is Jet2. So obviously my favourite airline that is out there. We're currently up about 100% on this one, which is fantastic. It's the first member in the UK portfolio to join the 100% club. And yeah, absolutely love this company. It's a company that I'm still nowhere near selling out of. I did trim 10% of the profit the other week, but for me now, I won't be selling another 10% of the profit for probably like another 6 months now. So that'll be probably the next time I take 10% out. But yeah, I mean, Jet2, even at 100% gain, I still believe has massive upside. I should make about 200-300% on this one. And yeah, I mean, it's a great company. How much it's developing, the growth, the balance sheet, the management. And yeah, I think if you did buy this one, you've done really well. And like I say, it was always my 4th favourite stock on the UK stock market, and getting them sort of averages where it was at was absolutely bonkers. So if you did buy this one, well played, because I'm sure your gains will be somewhere similar to where mine is right now, and absolutely love this company. So number 3 is Hollywood Bowl, and I'm currently up 31% on this one. And this is a company that I love, and the company that I will want to hold for a very long time. Still believe there's massive amounts of upside in this company. And same again, this one has the potential to have a very nice dividend yield when it comes back to paying it. Great growth, great balance sheet. And the only thing I'm really annoyed about this position is that I didn't buy enough of it. This is a company that I was potentially going to make my 2nd biggest or my 1st biggest position. And it just shot up too quick, and it's frustrating because I wish it stayed longer for about another month, and that would have either come here or here. But yeah, I'm a big fan of this company, and like I say, 31% gains, pretty good. And like I say, I still think there's big upside of this one, and very much like this Taylor Wimpey position, I think I'll be collecting a nice dividend yield on this one as well when it gets back to normal. So my second biggest position is Greggs, which I'm currently up 22% on. And with Greggs, it used to actually be my biggest position until I started buying my number one position. So I do really like it. It could have been my number one position if it wasn't for the drop in this company that will be number one. But I think, once again, great management, great growth, massive upside. Used to pay a bit of a dividend yield, which might come back. Great balance sheet as well. And yeah, I think this company has the potential to go up absolutely huge. And I think I've got enough videos really summing Greggs up on the channel. And yeah, fantastic company. I bought this one probably a little bit too early. But I didn't, it's always the outcome now. But at the time, I thought Greggs wouldn't be down here this long. And it would have a bigger dip than what it did on the first time round when we had the corona. But yeah, I mean, Greggs 22% up, and I know maybe I bought a little bit too early. I know some of you guys have definitely got a better average than me on this one, but I'm happy to be in there, and like I said, I don't know if it'll ever get back down to them sort of prices, so at least I'm in there with a decent entry price, I guess. So yeah, number 2 is Greggs. And number 1 is Boohoo, which I'm sure you could have guessed which was the one that we're missing. I've talked about it enough on the channel, you know my thoughts on Boohoo, and yeah, I mean, there was always enough dips to make this my number 1 biggest position, really. And we look at my kind of 5 biggest positions, it's the one with the most growth, the one that I would definitely class as a growth company here. I mean, this one has some decent growth, and this one has some decent growth, but nothing like on the lines of Boohoo. Boohoo's growth is phenomenal, and it's probably the one on this list that is the biggest. Could come the biggest company, with the most growth for sure. And Boohoo, I'm kind of a bit unsure on this one. I'm unsure how much I want to kind of hold that. I mean, there's it's fast fashion, which makes me a little bit nervous. And as well as it being fast fashion, there's a lot of managerial problems up there. The managers have quite a few problems with this company, and I don't know how long I exactly want to hold this, but at the same time, I can appreciate there's a lot of growth going on in this company, especially international wise. It's got some massive growth on it. So I'm not sure on a complete exit plan on this one just yet, but I am glad it is my biggest position, to be fair, and I'm sure this one will do really well. It's already done really well for me, to be fair. The amount of profit that I've already taken, buying and selling on a few little dips, has made me decent amounts of profit. So yeah, overall those are my 5 biggest UK holdings right now, and hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found it useful. And like I say, I'll try to do a UK portfolio review within the next kind of couple of weeks, really, I guess. The one that I do every month. So hope you found that useful. And if you could smash the like button, that'd be absolutely amazing. If you are new, if you could subscribe, that'd be amazing as well. And I'll see you in the next video.